everyone, so yesterday my husband took me to the car boot. I've not been to the car boot for a while, and I actually got a few bargains. 3 stalls in fact. One stall sold me a box full of music books for, I think they said £3. Another stall sold me a box full of vintage sewing and knitting patterns for £4, and then this stall sold me a box full of dolls for £2, and I thought, well, for £2 it's worth having a look. So this is what I got, and you tell me whether I got a bargain or not, because I don't know what any of them are. They're not the sort of dolls that I usually collect, but when I had a look through, I thought, oh, I would probably keep that one, and I'd probably keep that one. So let's have a look. First, we've got a ScoobyDoo. Well, ScoobyDoo will, I'll give him to my doggies to play with, or else I'll put him in a charity bag. But yeah, there's Scooby. Some of these dolls are very unusual. Some of them are not unusual. They're quite common. You know, they're like the little dolls you used to get when you travelled to other countries, or your auntie travelled to another country and she'd bring you back a little doll. This would be the sort of doll you would get. So this is a little doll from Holland, and she's actually got little clogs on. And I did wonder if they'd fit on my Blythe. As soon as I saw them, I thought, oh, those clogs might fit my Blythe doll. So here is a boy Blythe body, and I'm just going to see. No, his foot won't fit in there. Yeah, it won't fit in there. But it was worth a try, wasn't it? So that's her. Yeah, she's got a whole outfit on. Her hair's okay. She's got the little waggly open and close eyes. She hasn't got any eyelashes, but yeah, and her little dress is made of felt. It's like a felt apron over a cotton skirt. She's got like a felt top on it, but it doesn't seem to be staining her arms, and she's like that hollow plastic fabric. So that's her. I mean, I doubt she's worth more than 2pence, but you know, she might be to a collector. I don't know. She's not the sort of doll I collect, as I said. Then we've got this little lady who I think might be Spanish. She again has got on little removable shoes, and they're quite cute little shoes, and they may fit maybe a midi Blythe. I mean, listen at me, everything goes back to Blythe, doesn't it? But they may, you know, if you decided you didn't want to keep her as your Spanish doll. I mean, her arms, I don't think they're actually attached to her body. They're very waggly. But, you know, I believe she's meant to be a display doll. She's not meant to be played with. And, yeah, she's rather, I mean, I don't know how that's meant to go on her head at all. I really don't. Is it meant to go like that? Yeah, maybe it's meant to go like that. And maybe this is meant to go down like that. I don't know. But she's got a sweet little face. Yeah, I think is she Spanish? I could have got that completely wrong. But yeah, she's got her little shoes on. This one is very unusual. It's not one I've seen before. It looks to me like a custom doll. And it looks like an Arab, you know, like an Arabian person with the headdress on and the sort of clothing that they're wearing. Al Jabba Novelty Store, P.O. Box number. Oh, so it says it's product for Al Jabba Novelty Store in Dubai. Oh, right. It does. It looks like it's been custom painted, that face. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. I'm a bit rubbish at showing it in the camera close up. I put it close up and you can't see it at all when I look back on the film. But yeah. That's the face. And then there are 2 of those, I believe. Yeah, and this one's the same. But this one is dressed in white. They look like a sheik, don't they? Or an Arabian man. Yeah, I can only tell they're a man because they've got beards. That's why. Yeah, this one is dressed in white. They have no shoes on. I think their their bodies are cloth and wire from what I can feel. But yeah, that's those two. I mean, I know absolutely nothing about those. They're not the kind of dolls I would collect at all. Then we've got this little cutie. She is very sweet and she may well stay in my collection. She looks like a little Indian girl. I think she would have had her hair in plaits and someone's taken the plaits out. She's got this little, what I believe to be a real suede dress on. There's a little beaded detail there. She's got little earrings in. She's on a little wooden stand. She looks like she's standing on an animal skin. But there's no markings or anything on her. But she is very sweet and she may well... Oh, her head doesn't move. She may well be staying in my collection because she's a sweet little doll, little Indian doll. I mean, as I say, I paid £2 for these. Then there's this little doll. She's a little Dutch doll again. I remember getting dolls like this I mean, I've never been to Holland. But when I was little, I remember seeing or having dolls like this. Oh, this is a Welsh doll. It says Bronwyn Welsh dress doll, dressed in Dwygyflitchi, North Wales. Yeah. And she has got open and closed eyes, and she's got very creepy eyes. I don't know if you can see her eyes when she... I can't actually show you them when she's standing up, but they're very wide and there's no eyelashes on there, so she looks a bit creepy with her when she's got her eyes open. But yeah, she's got a Welsh outfit on, a little Welsh hat. Yeah. So I have been to Wales actually. Yeah, I haven't been to Holland, but I have been to Wales. And then we've got, this is another one that I wanted to keep, and I may still keep her. But the trouble is she's only got one leg. Yeah, she's only got one leg. Her other leg is broken off and it's quite jagged, but look at that beautiful face. What I thought I might do is remove her other leg, stuff her skirt with stuffing and stitch a circle around the bottom so that she could still stand up and she's still got her outfit and everything. And she is a porcelain or china doll. Look at her face. She's beautiful, isn't she? Hasn't she got the most gorgeous face? And look at that outfit. It's really pretty. It looks like it could do with a wash. But yeah, I'm going to get some red satin material. If I can't remove the other leg, I'll just leave it in there. I'm sure I should be able to remove it, but if I can't, I'll just leave it in there, and I will stuff the skirt full of stuff of wadding and put a piece of a red satin circle there, and then she should still be able to stand up. I need to just tidy her hair up a bit. She's got some little beads in her hair, but it's that face. I love that face. Isn't it beautiful? Just beautiful she is. Love her. Yeah, she's the one that's going to stay in my collection, I think. Then we've got this little girl. She's really sweet, look. I don't know where she... Oh, it says Madeira. So she's from Spain, isn't she? And look at her outfit. She's complete in that she's got all of her limbs. She's got a bit of string tied around her wrist, but unfortunately there's nothing on it. I will find out some details about them and put some little labels on them when I've done this video. But yeah, she is a Madeira doll, and it looks to me like the thing on her head had something glued on it and it's come off. But that's like a little tied up, I don't know whether it would be washing or what it would be, but it's all tied up and she's got that on her head. She's got real hair under there. She's got a sweet little face. She's got lots of skirts under here. She's got different colour. There's blue, green, yellow, pink and red, and then there's white as well. So all of those underskirts. Then she's got a blue pleated skirt under there. And then she's got this blue little pinny over the top. And I believe that clothing is all stitched onto her. I don't think you can remove it. And she's actually got a bust. You know, a lot of these dolls have no bust, but she's actually got boobs, and she's got a little like medallion necklace on as well, and she's got lace trim on her top there. And again, although no, those arms are attached to the body, yeah. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with her at all. She's a cute little doll, and she's like and she is also a strong doll, and she does look complete apart from whatever it was that was on the front of that head mound. I don't know what else to call it, really. Head mound, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Daft as a brush I am. Then we've got this little man. I'm not sure where he's from. I only know he's a man because he's got a moustache. Mind you, so have I, and I'm not a man. So, yeah, anyway. We've got this little man. He's got, I mean, his outfit is very intricate, isn't it? It's got these tassels. He's got this shiny, like, robe on. He's got a, like a blanket cape with gold trim on it. He's got, I mean, I'm not sure what's happening here, but there's quite a lot of string there, and I don't know whether that's meant to be on there as well, or whether it's meant to be down there. I don't know what the point of all the string is if it's not. Yeah, that one looks like it's stuck on there. I don't know whether that one's meant to be stuck on there. It looks like it might be something like a goat herder or something. What, anyone know anything about this costume or this little man? Is a tiny little thing, look. Yeah, I'd say he's only about 4 inches. And he's got his head wrap on. Yeah, so that's him. Unusual little man, isn't he? And then we've got some of these which are like, I don't know whether they're straw dollies. But yeah, there's like a bead. I think her head's made out of a bead. And then all of her body is made like out of this material that could be straw. I think there's a bit of wood on the bottom there. And then she's got this like silky skirt with a net overlay, a little ribbon at the back. Yeah, she's got a bead for her head with her face painted on it. And her hair is also made of that material, but it could well be straw. And then there's another one. This one is in red. She's a bit more, this one looks like it could have been made at home, but this one looks more like a manufactured one. She's got a woven like top on, and then this is her skirt, and then she's got this, I'm not sure what colour flags that's to. If anybody knows, let me know. Yeah, oh, it looks like Jamaica to me, but I'm not sure that's quite right. She's got this little hat on, like a straw hat, and then her whole body's made of that, but it's red. She's got that little ribbon on her, and then she's got the wooden base as well, like the other one had. Yeah, she's quite cute, isn't she? There's quite a lot of dolls in here, isn't there? And then look at this little girl. I don't know where she's from, but look at her. She's got like, her shoes are like espadrilles. Look at those. They're like made of, the tops are like made of string and the bottoms are like made of straw. That's what it looks like. They remind me of espadrilles. She's got this cape. Look at her face. She's got a really cute little face. She's got her cross there. She's got this like poncho thing, but it's short at the back and long at the front. Her dress is stitched onto her like that. And you can see the pattern on her dress is really pretty. Underneath her dress, she has an underskirt with a black trim. And you can see that her whole body is made of this. I don't know whether that's plastic or whether it is pot. It feels more like I don't think it's plastic. I don't think it's pot. I think it could be plastic, but I'm not sure, to be honest. She's got a little headscarf on. She's a cute little doll, isn't she? She's got one plait at the back, which is tied at the bottom with some faded red ribbon. She's quite an old doll, isn't she? I wonder where she's from. I mean, they're just so unusual, aren't they? I mean, I think I've had my £2 worth just enjoying looking at them. That's what I think. Even if I don't keep any of them, I feel like I've had my £2 worth. Then there's this little girl. She is all plastic. She's got a plastic body, plastic face. She's got the little open and shut eyes. She's got plastic legs. She's got some little pants that match her dress, and her pants are just like the little strip. So she's got like a top and skirt on, and it's like stitched onto her. She's got a little bun on top of her head that's decorated with lace, and she's from Malta. No shoes on her though, yeah. So she's a little Malta doll. There's nothing wrong with her at all. Oh, this one's definitely staying in my collection. Look how cute this one is. This one reminds me of the doll on Moana. You know, the big tattooed, oh, I can't remember what his name is. What's his name? It's a very short name, and he's like one of the main characters in Moana. Look at its face. Look at his face. He's all got his face all painted up. And then he's got like a feather, and they could be real feathers. Like this bit over his shoulder is like made of feathers, and then the bit around his waist is made of what feels like some kind of straw or something. Can you see that there? And then underneath that there is some red, like a red wrap that goes around him. Look at his facial tattoos though. Isn't he amazing? He's such a cute little doll. So I'm wondering if he could be a Maori, or he could be like, you know, like that man in Moana. He's got no markings or anything on him, but he's just so cute, isn't he? He's just such a cute little doll. I think so anyway. Then we've got this little one. This is an old one. Look at that. It's got plastic moulded hair. He's got the plastic arms and legs, and his legs have been painted yellow to look like boots, and then there's this green on there. I don't know whether that's part of the national dress of this, what this doll's dressed in. It looks like he did have a hat or something on his head, because there looks to be glue on his head, and especially on this side it looks like there's a little bit of fabric left on there where it was glued. But he's quite a sweet little thing, isn't he? Look how big he is. He's only about I'm rubbish at about 3 inches. Yeah. But here's another sweet little doll with open and closed eyes and no eyelashes again. I don't know whether they just didn't give them eyelashes or what. We're still going. Then we've got this. Now we know that this is a Spanish Matador. He's been painted up. It doesn't say anything on him. Someone's peeled it off, look. That was real clever of them, wasn't it? But yeah, it's like a little tiny Spanish Matador doll, look. Quite detailed. He's got his red cape there over his shoulder. Very detailed. He's got his little tie look and his gold and blue outfit. He's got his legs painted pink, and he's got little black shoes on. Yeah, it's quite detailed, he is. Then we've got a hat. I'm not sure who that hat belongs to. Oh, it might belong to this girl. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, Miss Jersey. So here is Miss Jersey, and that is her hat. It matches her dress perfectly, doesn't it? She's a cute little doll. She's got painted on eyes. They're not the open and closed ones. She's got the plastic body. She's got her little dress on, her hair, a hat. She has got little pants on underneath her outfit, which is nice. No shoes on her. She's got quite big trotters on her, that one, hasn't she, look? But she's a cute little doll, isn't she? Yeah, and that, as I say, is Miss Jersey. We're nearly done. I think I've got 5 more to go. Then I've got this beautiful, beautiful one. Look at this. So she is wearing a gorgeous, gorgeous outfit. She's got her face covering on, her head covering. She's got this, I believe it's a sari, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm afraid I don't know a lot about it. She's got the trousers on underneath. No shoes for her. She's got earrings. She's got painting on her face, which would be like the henna painting, I believe. She's all made of plastic. Yeah, she's got black hair. She's got sequins for earrings and head decoration. Again, painted eyes. Yeah. And I say no shoes on her. She's quite cute, isn't she? Then we've got this little Dutch girl. She's really sweet, this little Dutch girl is. Look at her hat. Look at her lace hat. And she's got the sleep eyes again with no eyelashes. Yeah, but that hat's lovely, look. Really sweet. And she looks quite clean as well. She doesn't look like dirty and dusty. Her clothing looks to be pinned onto her. She doesn't have any underwear, but she does have these clogs, which I don't think are any bigger than the other pair of clogs I had, but we'll try them anyway. No, they're not wide enough. I think they'd be long enough. If they were wide enough, I think they would be long enough, but they're not wide enough. They'd break the foot on a Blythe. Yeah. That's another pair of little clogs, and that sweet little apron she's got on. Yeah, and it's got windmills on it and Dutch people, yeah, like windmills from Amsterdam. And then she's got this little necklace on. She's got plaits in her hair. And the hair does feel like that real soft, fluffy hair. If you took it out, you know, it would be all fluffy, I think. Then we've got this poor girl from Paris who has lost an arm. Yeah, the arm didn't come with her, unfortunately. But she has on this headdress. She's got this apron on. She's got this skirt, which is quite pretty. Yeah, it's a shame she's lost an arm. This arm's nearly gone, but yeah, this arm has gone altogether. I did wonder if you could remove her outfit and put it on a different doll. I think if you were careful you could, but if you really wanted to. But yeah, that's her. She's from Paris. And then I get to my two favourites from the bundle. Let's make some room for these two. First, we've got this one. And I believe that she is... Now, wait a minute, I wrote it down. I believe that she is... Well, I know she's a Carlson doll because it says so on the label. Carlson Dolls. Mescalero Apache Princess. And her doll number is A1108. A collector's item, not a toy, manufactured with the founders of America in mind to keep Americans aware of our heritage, made in the USA. And when I looked her up, I only saw pictures of her from the USA. I didn't see any from the UK. She's got some kind of something going on with this skirt, where it looks like it, I don't know whether it's mould or what it is, but it seems to have gone through. And this skirt is real leather. It's real leather, her clothing is. She's got the real fluffy hair. She's got a headband on, the lovely beaded necklace. She's supposed to be holding a baby that's wrapped in this kind of material, but that never came with her. Yeah, she's got open and closed eyes. She's got drawn on eyelashes on the bottom, but none on the top. Yeah. So she's a really, you know, to remind Americans of their heritage. She is a lovely doll. She's got the little, some little moccasins on as well that look like they've been moulded onto her feet. Yeah, I really like her. I think she's lovely. She's one of my favourites. This is my favourite one too. Look at this. It's a little baby in a papoose. Now, I did think it was her baby, but the pictures show her with a much smaller baby wrapped in this fabric here, this like blue leathery colour. So she is a different doll on her own. And she is, it says Carlson Doll 3-1. Yeah, and it says the same again, a collector's item, not a toy. And she's in this leather papoose. This glittery bit on here, for some reason, some of the dolls have this white, like, glittery bit on them. And when you wipe it, it does come straight off. She had it all over her face, but it did just come straight off when I wiped it. And it was on her clothes and everything as well. She's had a wipe. Now she's got a rubbery face. Her face is like rubber, and so are her little arms. She does come out of the papoose, and she's got tiny little legs. She's got a little leather dress on, which has a little leather belt around it. And she has a leather headband as well. You can see that she's got a leather headband on. But isn't she just gorgeous? I thought that she would go with this doll. But yeah, she's, as I say, when I looked it up, she doesn't. She is a Carlson doll, the same as this doll. But she's not that doll's baby like I imagined she was. But yeah, those are my two favourites. I have thoroughly enjoyed looking through these dolls, and I shall thoroughly enjoy looking them up and finding out more about them. I really hope you enjoyed seeing my haul today. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.